Listen, it's an early one, man. It's an early one. You know how it is. Today, happy Valentine's Day to all you amazing people out there. So, I was like, I I may have to come in here early and we can talk about what is going on with United. Because, hey, listen, people, Ruben Amorim had his press conference today, right? And you can see Ruben Amorim, man. This guy, he looks he looks beat up, man. I don't know. Ruben Amorim looks beat up, right? He looks beat up, man. Like you can see that he's feeling the pressure. Guys, cheers. Still at the office, but I said let me take a quick break here and I can chat with you guys. Cheers, everyone. Ah, good stuff. Yeah. So Ruben Amorim says, listen, from this point on, every game from now until the end of the season is a big game for us. We need to improve the way we play football, but especially we need to win no matter what. All right, simple as that. Ruben Amorim says, listen, from this point on, we need to win. It's simple as that. Win no matter what. Honestly, I mean, this is something that we all talked about. We all know, like, listen, there's already a lot of discord already going on, with the United fan group. And, all of us fans out here, we are all like, we're tired of losing, man. We just want to, get some wins, lift our spirits, right? Lift our spirits in the only way United can do it for us, right? So, and yeah, and Ruben Amorim understands that. He talked about it from the beginning that, listen, in order for us to be successful, he needs the fans, right? But right now, the fans are not really fanning. You know what I mean? He understands that the fans are not very happy with it, right? He knows the fans are not very happy with him. Oh, that's it. Yeah, so, it's one of those. Yeah, so he knows, like, listen, this is not working for us, and we need to get the fans back. How do you get the fans back? Well, dude, you got to get some wins together. Simple as that. You get some wins together, the fans will come back, right? They'll be on your side. But right now, it ain't looking that way. Uh, yeah, so it's looking tough. Let's see who do we have. Chicken Dipper. Man United is done. Listen, man, we'll get back. We're not done. We're not done all the way. We may be done a little bit, but we're not like all the way done. So don't worry about it, man. We'll be back. United will be back. All right, we'll be back for sure. But yeah, so Ruben Amorim basically he was saying, like, listen, at this point on, we definitely need the fans. We need the fans to get back in line, right? People, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Guys, listen, if you are new here, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Listen, we're here a little bit early today. Usually we go live at around 9:45 Eastern here in the United States. But today we're early. It is Valentine's Day. I want to go home and hang out with the family, get some good food, one of those things. So happy Valentine's Day to all you guys and girls. So take care of yourselves, right? So I said, let me jump on here, that way we can chat about United, get that out of the way, and then we can go and do our thing, right? Yeah, people, smash those likes. So yeah, what else did Ruben Amorim say? He said, listen, all right, when it comes to team preparation, are we ready? All right? United FC 07, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Listen, man, a little bit of change of time, a little bit early today. It's a Valentine's thing. So I say, hey, before I go home to hang out with the family, I said, let me just, get this real quick out of the way while I'm still at work. You know what I mean? So good to see. I see United FC 07 in the house. Fortnite Gaming yet. What am I asking? Hey, listen, Big Stock. Hello, Fortnite Gaming. Welcome, people. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes up. All right. Let's see what else our manager said. So he said, listen, preparation and player availability, right? Who is back? Well, how were we looking? So he says it was good. It was good throughout the week. Remember, United had those 9 days to train where he said, listen, to get us back into winning ways, we need to train, and we got to train well. And it's a good thing that we were able to qualify in that top 8 in the Europa. So we didn't have to play those games, those additional playoff games that other teams played, right? So we had free time to train. So it was going all good until 2 days ago, right? So you were wondering, what do you mean until 2 days ago? What happened 2 days ago? Well, Ruben Amorim said until 2 days ago where we had some problems. All right, we don't have players back because we thought we're going to be. We may hear some players are back, like we thought Lindelof, for example, will be back, or Mount. I don't know. Obviously, Luke Shaw, we knew, he had a resurgence of his injury, so we thought we were going to have some players back. But from what he says here, we don't have players back. So he says maybe we'll have one or two issues, but we are waiting, right? We're waiting for info, right? We have one player also who is sick. So apart from injuries, there's a player who's sick. He kind of today on his press conference, man, he kept everything kind of close to his chest, right? Because obviously he doesn't want to really give any advantage, I guess, to his opponent, right? So he kind of kept everything really hush hush. He didn't want to say much. You know what I mean? So yeah, but basically the way it goes is it looks like we do have a few injuries and some players who are sick. Who is that? He says, listen, don't worry about it. You're gonna know when I'm ready for you to know, right? Now that being the case, he was asked now, because we saw some reports. I don't know if you guys saw, day before yesterday, was it yesterday? There was this guy who did this kind of thing. Not Rashi, but there's another young kid, 18-year-old, who did this, right? You saw those pictures going all over the place, right? He was holding the ball and he did one of these. So that guy, Chido Obi. Get it right, people. It is not Chido Obi Martin. He wants to be known as Chido Obi. Right? There was some reports saying that he has been seen. All right. A lot of people will say, yo, man, we have nothing to lose right now. We need goals. This kid has abundance of goals. So how about you bring this kid to the first team and see what can happen? Right? So everybody was talking about that last couple of days because, honestly, Chido Obi over there in the under 18s, he's really bullying them, right? This kid, he knows where the back of the net is. He's composed, but, let's not get too crazy, right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves like, hey, he's the savior. No, he's not. He's still a kid. He's still developing. So I can understand why the likes of Ruben Amorim and his coaching staff and everybody, they're trying to take their time, before bringing him to the first team to train, all right? So basically, there were some reports he was asked today, like, yo, we see that, Chido has been training with the first team. He said that due to the injuries or the players who are out, the issues that he sustained in the last 2 days, he had to bring in some reinforcements to help him with the training. And he did acknowledge that one of those people from the under 18s that were brought up to the first team was Chido Obi, right? So listen, I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because I'm hoping that when Chido got that call, he came into training and he made sure that, listen, this is my chance to impress the boss, right? So I am really hoping that Chido, he went crazy in that training, that he has to be in that team, right? All right, let's see what's going on. United FC 07 is saying, Luther, where are you? I'm at the office, man. I'm at the office. Yeah, I'm at the office. Let's see what is going on with the Mugiwara. What up? How you doing, Tony? How many times you went to Old Trafford this year? Let's see. In FC. Okay. What's up? Random edits. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's see. Let's see who else is here. Melvin. Can you have a song for a playlist? Well, I don't have a song. Fortnite Gaming. Nah. Okay. Okay. Cam. What's going on, Cam? Good to see you. Shocks. Hello. Ryan 26. We should sign John in the summer. That's funny. Um, Zayed. Zayed, first of all, welcome. Smash a like, hit the subscribe, everybody. Yeah, we're not going to talk. We're not going to, talk about religion and stuff like that. But all religions are, it's all within yourself. So it's all good, man. It's between you and your God. All right. All right. Let's get back into Ruben Amorim and United. All right. So yeah, people, smash that like and hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. So yeah, so listen, this is good news. Cheeto trained, and I'm not sure who else will join Cheeto. I know, like in the past, Lukonki was also part of the team that trained. So we may see something, right? We may see something, some interesting faces when we face Tottenham on Sunday. Again, guys, this game against Tottenham, yeah, it's gonna be one of those, man. Like we have to get that W for sure. Um, Now, what did Ruben Amorim say about the tactics against Tottenham? He's saying that we know that Tottenham play with the high line, right? When they switch sides, they try to push us so that we try to take advantage of that. So he knows how they're going to play. Come on, Ruben Amorim. You cannot lose against this Tottenham team. It is full of injuries. There is no excuse. Even if we have injuries right now for us, right, and sickness or whatever, whoever is sick, we cannot lose because a loss against this Tottenham team that is depleted with injuries, it will be a disaster. Because you know what? If we lose, it will be 3 losses in a row, right? It'll be 3 losses in a row this season, right, with against Tottenham, which is unacceptable. Because again, guys, it's just Tottenham, all right. So us losing it should not happen at all. United FC 07 is saying, Luther, have you seen? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've seen the Amorim's presser, man. Listen, Ruben Amorim, honestly, he looks defeated, man. He looks beat up. The man looks beat up. But he says that, listen, the stress level is different, right? He did compare when he was asked. He said, listen, I understand the comparison because the reporters were comparing United to Tottenham. He says, listen, I understand the comparison because both teams are in the mud kind of thing, right? Big Ange is also going through something. He may end up getting sacked, which I think that would be a mistake if they sack Big Ange, because honestly, I think Big Ange is good for Tottenham, right? So he said he understands the comparison, but when it comes to the stress level, there's no comparison because Ruben Amorim said, listen, it's just, no disrespect, but I'm at a bigger club. So the stress levels here at United, yeah, you cannot compare, right? You cannot compare the two. So it's one of those, like, you're like, he was like, I totally understand what he's going through, but my stress levels is way, way higher because it's more is expected of you at United, right? More is expected of you at United. And so it's one of those, like, you were like, okay, he threw a little of a dig out there, he threw a dig saying, hey man, listen, you don't know what I'm going through, man. But yeah, let's see what else is going on. What he said about the on his press conference. He says that so he says that, listen, he feels that the team lacks a little bit of physicality, and he hopes that to bring that in the game, right? To more physical, to be in their faces, right? More. Our biggest problem, he's saying, against Tottenham now is Tottenham. We know that that in this moment at the club, I have to understand all these problems, right? He understands that the team United is going through something, right? There's issues like, of course, debt and all this stuff, all right? So he understands all these problems, but he's saying right now, because he was asked a question about with the, for example, like the summer spending, right? So he did answer those. He said, "Listen, but at the end of the day, I'm only focused right now on this Tottenham game coming up, all right?" And some of the questions he was asked, man, you're like, dude, these questions should be addressed to the sporting director or something, not the manager, not the. He's just he's the head coach. But again, Mourinho did say that whenever you are United and you are the manager, you are like the sporting director, you are the coach, you are everything. So all these questions come to you, which is not fair, right? Like today, he even said, like when he was asked, okay, what is the situation on the recruiting kind of things, right? How is the summer gonna go, that kind of thing. Like how are we gonna be able to? Are you planning to bring in some reinforcements to players who can work in your system, right? So Ruben Amorim clearly says, listen, Man United must sell in order to buy, right? Dude, like when he said that statement, and looking at his face, guys, if you haven't checked the interview, man, yeah, check it out, man, his press conference. You can see this guy, he's, I don't know, I was just wondering, like, did he know the extent of the mud that he's getting into coming to United? I don't know if he really understood how bad it is, right? Because right now he understands that, listen, first of all, he knows even in coming the summer, yeah, we're supposed to be getting a striker, getting all these ingredients that he needs to be able to perform. He knows like to get those players, he needs to sell. Now, when he looks at his team, um, who are the players that have value, right? You can go through the list of the players. It's clear. Players with value is Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, right? And if you sell those guys, it's going to be pure profit. Then you're going to get some money that you can reinvest in the team to help build the team. Because really, there's nobody else that can actually really give us money like that. Well, yeah, it could be. We can say, hey, listen. First of all, I'm excited about Anthony killing it at Real Betis. So hopefully that he does, and Real Betis says, hey, you know what? We want to keep this guy. Let's work out a deal in the summer. That is the best case scenario, right? If that happens, yeah, we're going to take a hit because obviously we're not going to get our 80 million for Anthony, right? We're not going to get it. But that could be a positive thing there. Now, or maybe Rashford at Villa. He kills it. Then Villa says, you know what, we want to keep him. Here's your 40 million. Those kind of things. If that happens, then it will be helpful. But still, we will need more money, right? Let's see what the let's see. United FC 7 Luther. By the way, why so early stream? Dude, the thing is, I was saying earlier, it's Valentine's, right? Happy Valentine's, everybody. So I'm about to go home, grab some dinner with the family. By the time I'm done, it could be kind of late. But who knows? I may still jump in. But I was in the office. I said, oh, you know what? Hey, let me just talk to the family here real quick before I head on out. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I say, yeah, let me just jump in early. But yeah, so that is it. I did drop it on the guys. If you're not on Discord, get on the Discord. I did drop the notification on Discord saying, hey guys, I'm about to go live real quick. But yeah, United FC 17, I don't know, should keep Onana. If we should keep Onana. Listen, the problem is, if we don't keep Onana, somebody needs to come and want to buy him, right? Based on his performance, I don't know. Cheers. I don't know if really, there's going to be suitors out there saying, hey, man, we got to get Onana. Onana is the guy. I don't know. I don't see that. Goku, Vegeta. Goku, listen. First of all, Goku, welcome. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you've been done so already. United fans are too presuming. Yeah. I don't know if that's a word. Yeah. We can make it a word, Ait Orzuk, what do you think about the match against Tottenham. I think it's going to be 2-1 Man United win. Ozturk. Ozturk, first of all, let us know what team you support, Ozturk. Once you do, smash that like, hit that subscribe, all right? And hit that notification bell. That is the price of admission, people. Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, I think it's going to be, I'm thinking it's going to be like a 3-2. I think it's going to be a 3-2. You guys drop in the chat, what is your score prediction for that game? And also later on, I want you to hear your predicted lineup, right? But yeah, we have to win, man. We have to win, but I don't trust us. If Tottenham score first, then it may be kind of, trouble-ish, right? It may be kind of trouble-ish because that means we'll have to come from behind, right? Ideally, we want to go there and not concede early, right? The good thing is we're playing away from home, and guys, we know playing away from home, we play better, right? The issue is when we're playing at home where we're supposed to be comfortable, the boys don't know what to do themselves, So yeah, we shall see. I am his net worth 20 plus. Yeah. Okay. Anthony Effect. I know. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, man, Anthony Effect, man, he's doing his thing. He's loving life over there. Now, guys, what do you guys think? Why is he performing better over there? What are your thoughts? Drop a chat, drop something in the chat. Let me know what you think. Why do our players, whenever they leave, for example, whatever team they go to, in most cases, they do perform better? What do you think that could be the issue there? Let me know. I'm just wondering. Ozturk is saying that did you guys saw Fenir yesterday? Oh yeah, man. Yeah. He did. He played really good. Lloyd, the bartender. Shall I shower? Not done it in 2 months. Lloyd, the bartender. First of all, let us know what team you support. All right, that's one thing. Before you take a shower, before we answer you, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now, listen. Ideally, if you're gonna go to work, again, you're a bartender. Yeah, you want to look fresh. So yeah, I would say, you know what, flip a coin. You're too funny, man, Lloyd the bartender. But yeah, let's see what else is going on. Oh, guys, listen. Yeah, United FC 07, Chelsea in the mud. All right, Chelsea in the mud. Now let's not be too quick to laugh at Chelsea. Right? Let's not do that because. But no, we cannot help it, man. Oh my God, Chelsea, what are you doing? All right, 3-0. And listen, Brighton is a good team, man. Brighton is a good team. I think they did beat us too, right? So, hey, it's one of those. But I didn't expect Chelsea to be humbled this way. I wonder if did our boy Jadon Sancho play? Let's see. Did he play today, Sancho? Mr. Freedom. Mr. Freedom. He wasn't even on. No, he did not play today. Yeah, Mr. Freedom didn't play today. So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, so let's not laugh too much, United people, because we have a game coming up. All right, so let's just tame our excitement about Chelsea until we play Tottenham, and then we can kind of talk with chest once we dispatch Tottenham. All right, let's see. Ozturk is saying we celebrated Valentine with the defeat of Gala. Oh, you guys beat Gala today? Nice. Usually on here, man, we have quite a bit of Gala fans, man. We have quite a bit of Gala fans, even Fenerbahce. We have quite a bit of them. Oh wow. Dang. Galatasaray. Let's see. Trying to check here. Interesting. Who do you wait? I don't see your score. Oh yeah, I see it. Um, oh, that was yesterday. Yeah, yeah, against AZ Akmar. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's cool. Dude, I want United to set a standard first, always scoring first. Exactly, man. That's what we want. It's simple, right? United FC 07, simple. Score first. Because when that happens, you have more confidence and say, you know what, we got this. You can calm yourself down, right? But when you from the get go you start chasing the game, then you're like, oh, you all like discombobulated and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's not a good look. It's not a good look. We got to score first. Let's see. The main goalkeeper benched, James bench. Yeah. We need a star player for United. Yeah, we do, but we don't have money yet. So we have to deal with what we have until summer. And in the summer, we could be losing some of our, stars in Garnacho and Menu. Which, listen, if Menu gets sold, I think it's going to be some protests, right? Garnacho, I can see Garnacho going. For some reason, I can see Garnacho going. I think Napoli, they're going to come back for Garnacho, right? And if it does go, well, we honestly, we need the money. So what can we do, right? The manager today, Ruben Amorim, said, listen, we got to sell to buy, period. Right? There's no any other way, right? Obviously, in the summer, we're going to be losing Ericsson. We're going to be losing Johnny Evans. We're going to be all those guys are leaving for free, right? Ericsson, Johnny Evans. We're going to be losing Lindelof, right? And who else is leaving? Yeah, those three. Who else? Yeah, so those three. And listen, yeah, I know you guys hope another one could be Luke Shaw. No, Luke Shaw still has 2 more years in his contract, and I don't see anybody coming to buy him. So Luke Shaw most likely is going to be here. Casemiro is another one. I think Casemiro is going to be here because, again, I don't know. Someone really going to come for Case with his huge salary? Maybe the Saudis, but the Saudis didn't really look very interested in January. So I doubt that very much because it looks like now the Saudi league, they're kind of pivoting to more like a younger type of players. Like they don't want to go for those Galactico type of big names like they did in that first round where they got Ronaldo, like Mane and all these guys. Then they don't look like they're going to go that route, right? They may bring in Mo Salah, like that could be the biggest in the summer. It could be the marquee signing for them, right? But mostly they're trying to bring in players that are not really done, players that they still have ways to go, young, they can still perform for a while in that league. So yeah, Casemiro is up there in the age. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've seen said that Luther. He got subbed on the Madueke. Oh, he got subbed on Madueke, and he got injured. Freedom man. Oh, came on. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't see that. I looked at the lineup. I didn't see him even on the bench. Interesting. Okay. All right. Interesting. Saquon Barkley. What's up, man? Hey, nice. Smash that like, Saquon. First of all, let us know what team you support, obviously. But hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already, Saquon. Welcome. Oztuk is saying, I have to go. I woke up very early today. See you in the next broadcast. Oztuk, thank you so much for being here, brother. Take care of yourself. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when we go live. All right? Thank you so much for being here. TX, too much light. For ceiling. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this maybe like something like that. Okay. All right, maybe something like that. All right. Yeah, man. Office lights, man. It's one of those. Let's see. Duran was cooking. Yeah, man. Listen, Duran. He said he feels like he's playing FIFA, right? Playing alongside Ronaldo. It's one of those. You're like, yo. This is like a football. He called it football manager, right? Because you go to train, you train with Ronaldo, man. The big man himself. Who yesterday we saw that he was the highest paid athlete in the world once again. Ronaldo, he made like 250 million or something last year. So hey, big Ronaldo, he's doing his thing, right? Let's see, Zegris, what up, what up, what up? Long time, man. How are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, brother. Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Guys, welcome. Of course, today I'm a little bit early, people. I'm a little bit early today, you know. I'll, when I head home, you know, I'm on a chill with the fam, get some dinner, you know, the Valentine thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, Ruben Amorim did say like the main key takeaway today, honestly, guys, is he mentioned that this team um, in the summer we gotta sell, right? Yeah, United FC 07, thank you so much for being here. But dude, the important part is you were here, homie. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you in the next one, man. I'll see you in the next one, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah. No worries, no worries. Yeah, so let's see. This is gonna be a quick one, man. It's gonna be a quick one. I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say what's up to the fam, right? Yeah, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe later on, I may still jump back on. I may just do that. All right, we'll see. So again, guys, another news, Ruben Amorim also confirmed today that, you know, the team trained very well, but the last 2 days, issues. So what he did, he had to bring in some reinforcements, some young kids, right? He had to bring in some young kids, man. And who are these young kids? Yeah, one of them was that guy. Yeah, Chido Obi. Guys, again, it's not Chido Obi Martin, it's Chido Obi. So reports are saying that Chido Obi has trained with Man United's first team this week and is now in contention to be involved at the senior level, right? Chido Obi, big man. This is good, man. It's good. But, you know, a lot of people were kind of, you know, when after he scored that hat trick in that Chelsea game under 18, you know, people were like, yo, man, maybe it's not time yet to bring this kid to this first team because, you know, the first team is kind of, the environment there is not conducive to bring in a young kid like him, right? It's not, there's no really positive vibes going on. We're not really killing it. So bringing him onto that team, it could give him that negative vibes, something that it may affect him in the long run, right? Because, for example, imagine Chido now comes in and then, I don't know, he's clear on goal and then he misses it or he does something really crazy, then you know how our fans are, right? The fans may all of a sudden go at him and, you know, and create that thing where like, oh my God, probably it's not as good as, you know, people were touting him to be, right? So it's one of those. It's one of those that could be very interesting to see how he's going to do. Obviously, if he makes the bench, I'm sure everybody, you know, is going to be waiting to see if he does step onto the field. Zergers is saying Amorim did say you need. Yeah, he did say we need a good base to bring young players in. And he said that we haven't got that base yet. Yeah, there you go. See, that's it right there. That is key, Zergris. That is key. We need that base, and we don't have the base, right? And if you don't have the base, same thing as Scholesy. Scholesy has said that you need that core of players, right, to be able to build something to carry the team forward. And we lack that base. So it could be another reason why, you know what, we are, you know, it's going to be hard to bring these young guys to the first team because you don't want them to be affected with the negativity and all this that's going on with the team, right? And also we saw some reports. Apparently, your boy Ruben Amorim, he has tried to keep his distance, you know, with the players, you know, keep it professional because, you know, he knows from the reports that in the summer some decisions may have to be made. So, you know, he's trying to keep it real professional. He doesn't want to really get too close with the players because I'm thinking when you do that, then your decision making in the summer may be a little bit swayed because you probably like a certain player, you like their attitude, whatever. So apparently he's been like keeping them at a distance, and say, listen, we're gonna stay professional. Of course, he's close with his Portuguese counterparts, right? That he's cool with them, close. But all the other cats, he's like, listen, hey, let's do the work, all right, until the summer, because yes, some heavy decisions will have to be made, i.e., you gotta sell to buy, right? And yeah, man, it's tough. It's truly it's gonna be tough. Debbie Jr., what's up? Listen, welcome. First of all, let us know what team you support, DB, and smash that like, hit the subscribe, all right? Hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for finding us, all right? Welcome. Umar, you're Frank. Why you realize? Actually, Umar, I am Luther, and this is Man United Central. I appreciate you being here. All right, smash that like, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Listen, I'm here trying to give you the latest and the greatest when it comes to our Manchester United. No, you're Frank. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on. So we got that the Cheeto Obi Martin news out of the way. So guys, stay focused, stay excited. I'm sure a lot of us will be keeping an eye on that lineup. All right, we'll be keeping an eye on that lineup to see if Cheeto is going to be included in that lineup. Right, we shall see. But there's a really good chance that he could be on that bench. Right. In other news, Manchester United are set to appoint Mark Armstrong as club's chief business officer, who is expected to begin work at Old Trafford within weeks. All right. Manchester United concluded lengthy negotiations with PSG. So this guy, Mark Armstrong, is going to be chief business officer. We've got him from PSG. So this long discussions apparently where he has been successful in directing their financial strategy since 2022. Armstrong is considered as top level commercial operator. How is he going to help us on the field, man? That's what we want to know. All right. I mean, fine, you can appoint all these people, right? But right now, we want to see someone who's going to come in, help us on the field. But again, with Ineos, obviously, with the money situation, they need help, right? They need help with someone who can come in and actually help us in bring in some revenue and all this stuff, right? Because we're broke, guys. If you don't know, because to know that we're broke, listen, United yesterday we were linked with Jamie Vardy. We were linked with Ollie Watkins. Is it Ollie Watkins? No, Calvin Lewin. I wish we were linked with Ollie Watkins. Calvin Lewin, right? Those kind of players, guys. Basically, the way it looks like from the reports, United will need to go against their usual plans, where right now they don't want to sign anybody under 25, anyone over 25. Obviously, those two, Calvin Lewin, I think is 27, Vardy is 38 or something. They may be looking to players like that because we don't have money to get the likes of Gyökeres, right? I know everybody's been talking about Gyökeres. Yeah, Gyökeres is not coming to United, people. If you don't know, now you know, all right? He's not coming to United because Gyökeres wants Champions League football. And honestly, in the summer, he has been balling out of control, and there's going to be a lot of suitors out there who would want his services, right? And we see that he's been linked with Barcelona, and why Barcelona? Because Barcelona, they're gonna, I believe, in the summer they may offload Lewandowski, So yeah, he may go over there. But again, you leaving Sporting, you want to go and play Champions League football, right? Next level. That's where as a striker, you want to go to the next level of your career. All right. Same thing as Isak. Right. Yesterday on the live, someone said, "Yeah, United, man. I wish we could be linked with Isak, but Isak is going to cost us like 100 million. Right? We don't have 100 million, so forget about Isak, people. Simple as that. Forget about Isak. We're not going to go for it. So yeah, I mean, that's why now we're linked with the players who are actually going to be free, right? In the likes of Vardy and Lewin, and also, but in a positive way, people are also talking about United being linked with Delap. All right, Delap is quality, decent striker, right? Now, the reason we'll be able to get him is because it looks like Ipswich will be going down, right? So if Ipswich are going down, then we can probably get him at a really good deal, Delap, right? So we shall see. We shall see if that can happen or who will end up signing. But again, we gotta sell to buy. That is the word of the day: sell to buy, people. All right, people, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. And Negro, really? That's funny, man. Yeah. So, you know what? Actually, United FC07 did say Sancho played today, guys. All right. So I know you're wondering, the freedom fighter. All right. What was his numbers? All right. So Mr. Jadon Sancho, he played. He had 6 ground duels avoided, 4 tackles docked, 30 little touches. Little, like, how Sancho plays, that he does one of those, like, them moves, right? So he does one of them things. So 30 little touches, 0 shots, 0 chances created, 0 goals, and 0 assists. Freedom fighter, my man. All right. Yeah, that is so funny. But yeah, those are his numbers. So he did play today. When I was looking at the lineup, I thought he didn't, but he was on the field, man. Listen, more power to him. May he continue playing great. The important part is, whatever happens in the summer, we are getting our 25 million cash, right, from Chelsea, because the only reason we would not get that money is if Chelsea finishes, I think, below 10th or something like that. So yeah, we're definitely going to get that money, right? So let's see what else is going on. Ruben Amorim did say that I am a huge fan of Big Ange Postecoglou. All right, he says he's a good guy, a very good coach. All right, I understand the connection with me and Ange. All right, but listen, with all due respect, when people say that, with all due respect, I am at a bigger club with bigger pressure. So the pressure level is not the same. All right. That is Ruben Amorim. He's like, listen. I know people, you guys are comparing us, kind of thing, but you cannot. All right. I'm at the big United. He's over there at just Chelsea. Not Chelsea. I mean, just Tottenham. All right. You watch it, then they beat us. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. So Manchester United sent out the following email to all staff on Friday evening. All right. So the email said this: we are aware of media reports this week speculating on a number of issues relating to the club. Right. The email continues saying, we recognize this is unsettling for you all. In terms of what has been reported, there is no further information that we can share with you at this point. However, we will hold a team briefing on Monday, the 24th of February at 2:30 p.m. So guys, listen, 2:30 p.m., make sure you are there, okay? During which we will be able to talk to you further. All right. The email continues saying that it will come as no surprise that the club must explore every option. This is now Jamie. Okay, yeah. So the email continues to say, listen, it will come as no surprise that the club must explore every option, including reducing costs and raising revenues. There are no final decisions currently. All right. So listen, anyone getting that email, it's not going to help matters. All right. Because what they're referring to here is there were reports that United and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because we need to raise money for the rebuilding of the team, he's going to need to put more employees in redundancy, right? Redundancy, if you're not familiar, is basically sacking or firing some employees, right? Because whenever you take over a business, because Ineos, they're running Man United as a business. Whenever you take over a business, usually the payroll, right? How much you're paying people and stuff like that, that's usually your biggest spend. So if you can slash that, then you have a chance of keeping or making some of that money, right? So there were reports that Sir Jim had okayed another like 100 to 200 employees to be put on redundancy, right? So that's why they had to send that email out to kind of keep these employees, to alleviate their worries a little bit, right? But still, I don't think that email would have helped much, because now everybody knows United, we're in the mud. We don't have money, right? So where's the money going to come from? Ideally, yes, there's some PSR issues, right? Ideally, listen, Sir Jim is the richest man in the UK, right? He could actually go in his pocket and put some cash in the team, right? His personal money, put it in the team. That would work. Or the Glazers say, you know what, United, I know you guys are struggling. I know you're trying to build a team. Here's a couple of million. Yeah, it's not going to happen, guys. Come on. The Glazers, they've owned this team for, I don't know, forever. They haven't put a penny in it. So they're not going to start now, right? They're not going to start now. So that could be a way of doing it. But of course, it is not the correct way of running a business, because you want to find ways to cut the fat, to cut the losses, to make yourself more trimmed down, and to operate more efficiently, right? Because we did see some report here that apparently United, when you look at all the teams in the Premier League, United had the most employees, like 1,000 or something. Man City only had like 500 kind of thing. But I mean, yeah. So basically, we had too many employees, right? So they're trying to cut that down and see if they can trim it, and that way we can be more sustainable. Because right now it looks like what Ineos is seeing is like there's a lot of waste. I don't know if it's called waste or a lot of areas where they need to cut down. But the problem is the people who are going to be affected are the low people, like people who they're not getting millions of dollars, right? These are just regular folks who just come to work and do their job, like the cleaning people, the stewards and stuff like that, those kind of people, right? Whereas it doesn't really make sense, because by you putting those regular people in redundancy, how much is really that going to save you, right? If you're cutting the some of the stars that are in the team, that would make sense more, because again, because you're paying them millions of dollars. But it doesn't work that way, because you cannot just go to say, hey, Rashford, yeah, man, tomorrow is your last day, pack your bags and go. You can't, because they're under contract, and doing that will just get you in more issues when it comes to the PSR and the FFP situation, right? So what you do, you go to the employees, because they're your employees, and you can fire them and hire them at any point, right? So you go there to see how much money you can get, which is not really fair, because those people who are losing their jobs, they're the locals, right? The people that live and work in that community. They already cut a whole bunch of jobs already. So this was the second round they're going to go. That's why they sent that email out to kind of tell people to chill. Whoa. First of all, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. What would you say is the best high school sport to play? Whoa. I would say soccer. All right. Play soccer, man. Play soccer. Yeah, I would say that. Let's see what else is going on. Real Madrid have identified Rafael Leao and Victor Gyökeres as potential replacements for Vinicius Jr. if he decides to leave for Saudi. Okay, see, there you go. So come on. Gyökeres being linked with Real Madrid. Come on, man. It's, we don't have a chance. We don't have a chance. But again, never say never, because initially people were like, yeah, man, him and Ruben Amorim, they have a history. Then it'll be, it'll make sense. But yeah, so there you have it. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, we did say about Chido Obi training with the first team today. I wish we get to see some of those videos, man. I wonder if someone is going to drop some videos on YouTube showing Chido doing his thing, right? We shall see. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, of course, we already talked about the email telling the employees to keep calm. Let's see what else is going on. Of course, guys, in case you missed it, Chelsea today were whooped 3-0. All right. Don't get too excited, guys, because United haven't played yet. So let's not get overboard by laughing at Chelsea so much. Don't do that because actually Chelsea are they're sitting. Let's see, what is Chelsea sitting? They are obviously they're above us, right? So again, I'm trying to make sure that you understand Chelsea are 4th, all right? And we are 13th. So guys, let's not laugh at Chelsea, okay? I guess you can do a little bit of laughing if you know a Chelsea fan. I know one is sitting over there actually in the office. You can laugh at him a little bit and just say, okay, that's enough, because we are 13th, people, right? Chelsea can actually make Champions League football, all right? Even though they've spent over $2 billion in the team, they should be higher than that, but they can make Champions League football at least. We, on the other hand, it's going to be tough, right? To make Champions League football, it's simple. We got to win Europa. We got to win Europa. Can we do it? Guys, can we win Europa? I think we can. The only thing is, we got to defeat the likes of Tottenham. Again, it's just Tottenham, so we should be able to do it. It should be, it's one of those, man, because imagine come summer and we don't have, we didn't win the Europa, so we don't have Champions League football, and we already broke, right? If you win if you qualify for Champions League football by winning Europa, then you get that Champions League money, right? And money that we really need, because Ruben Amorim told us today, we got to sell to buy, baby, right? So we need money from everywhere. So if we qualify, it's good. So you can imagine now, like the way the talk, within United, like with Ruben Amorim and the Ineos team, whatever. I'm sure they've said, listen, the league, fine, okay, you can do your best to climb the table, because now we're 13th. That's a disgrace. Maybe we can climb it a little bit. It's good. Let's try to do that, right? But priority number one is Europa. You win Europa, we get Champions League football, we get Champions League money. But if we don't, there is another route back to Europe. Because all in all, guys, we got to be in Europe, man. We're big United. We got to be in Europe. What are you doing, right? So that being said, another route for us to be in Europe is the FA Cup. We win the FA Cup, then we are back in business. In Europa, of course, not in business. We're in Europa. At least we'll get the Europa League money, right? So every little helps right now. Every little helps, and we shall see. We shall see. We are in for a really tough summer. We're gonna be here. So people, if you're not, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way, when we go live, we can jump on here and talk about it. Because listen, we're gonna need each other in this. All right, because we are in this journey together. All right, we're gonna be frustrated. This team is gonna take us to levels that you didn't even expect you're gonna be, because you're gonna be really upset. And honestly, it is because people need to understand that Man United, it's a way of life, right? You were born a red. This is what you know. This is what you look forward to every weekend. You want to see our boys do our thing, right? So sometimes it may work with your head, man. You may be not the happiest. You may be depressed and stuff like that. So we will need each other, all right, to keep each other sane. All right, to say, listen, this is only temporary. All right, good days are better. Good days are ahead of us. All right, so we gotta stay positive. All right, always, of course. And if you're getting too frustrated, switch off. Don't go on social media. Don't watch United, because they're gonna disappoint you. Honestly, even for me, man, every weekend, my weekend, the way, if it's gonna be a good weekend or a bad weekend, it's kind of it kind of goes around United. If United we play and then we lose, it's gonna mess up my weekend, man. It's gonna mess up my weekend. But I try to tell myself, listen, man, right now we are in a rebuilding stage. So you gotta calm yourself down. You gotta, as a fan, right? You gotta calm yourself down and hope that Ruben Amorim does get backed. Because again, I'm gonna say this again, that Ruben Amorim was brought in from Sporting, where he was killing it over there, right? This man, he would have still been in the Sporting. Sporting would have still been killing it in the Champions League. He probably would have won the Sporting, the Portugal League again, right? Because his team was doing well. But we went in, big United and all. We were like, listen, Ruben, we want you because you are the guy for us. But you got to come now, all right? It's now or never, right? And come on, a guy like Ruben, he likes to challenge. It's a dream chance to go to a big team. Come on, it's United. You put United on your resume, man. You're like, yo, you are set. So he couldn't turn it down. So the man came, and then, into the mess that we're in now, and doesn't get backed. I mean, it's not right. And I don't know, honestly, I was asked this earlier. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if really Ruben Amorim knew the extent of how bad this team is, right? I don't think he knew that. He may have known something, but he didn't know how broke we are. I wonder if, when he was doing the negotiations and stuff, I wonder if he asked the Barada, right? Hey, so just hypothetically, how much would I have in the summer to spend, or how much would I have in the January window to spend? I wonder if he asked that, and I wonder what was the answer, right? Because if he was told from the beginning, like, listen, Ruben, we're gonna keep it real with you. We want you to come, but just so you know, we don't have money. Okay? We're gonna need you to perform miracles. We're gonna need you to make do with the crap that we have at United and make it work. And honestly, if they told that to Ruben and he still took the job, then Ruben, man, I don't know. I would say, listen, that being the case, so I'm not gonna get any money. I'm gonna have to work with whatever I have. Yeah, I know it could still be tempting because it's still Man United, but it would have been very hard for him to take the job knowing that it's going to be this bad, right? Because you can see the Ruben that we see now on these press conferences, it is completely different from the Ruben that we saw when he got off that van, when he stepped foot at Carrington, smiling, hugging people, all positive, thinking like, yo, man, this is going to be a good challenge. Like right now, he's saying he did celebrate his 40th birthday. I was there a couple of weeks ago. He was like, yeah, man. When the reporter told him happy birthday, happy 40th, he kind of joked around. He said, yeah, it's more like 50, right? Because he says, listen, this job ages you. So, hey, listen, big up to him, man. But honestly, bottom line is, I know he is the right guy for us. All right. He's the right guy for us. And, he has, he's gonna get us to where we need to be. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, man. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick, people. Make sure you smash that like. And yeah, I'm going to try to get in my usual time later at 9:45 Eastern. But if not, take care of yourself, people. Smash that like, hit the subscribe. All right. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out. Peace.